I do want to discuss the Rockies to kick things off. Hot button topic, World Series contender, one of the best teams in the National League, Colorado Rockies. They've added superstar ace Jose Quintana to lock down that rotation. 1 year, $6 million. Tomoyuki Sugano, another starter, 1 year, 5.1. Willie Castro plays second base, 2 for 12.8. Michael Lorenzen, also a starter, 1 for 8. They traded Jake McCarthy, an outfielder from the A's, Brennan Bernardino, a reliever from Boston, Edouard Julien, an infielder from Minnesota, Pearson Ole, a pitcher from Minnesota, and TJ Rumfield, first baseman from the Yankees. And they lost Herman Marquez, who was their ace for quite a while. He went to San Diego. Orlando Arcia, an infielder, went to Minnesota. Tyro Estrada, infielder, to Baltimore. Kyle Farmer, an infielder, to Atlanta. Michael Toglia, first baseman, to the Reds. So my question for you guys is, how much improvement do we expect? Is 50 wins, 60, 70? Which of those do we think is in reach?
I mean, 50 is in reach.
50
is in reach. 60?
Again, they had 43 wins last year. 40 was barely in reach.
50 is in reach. 60 would be a good year. Which, listen, Rockies fans, whoever you are watching this, Corey means to come off condescending. I don't mean to come off condescending. There's not a lot here to work with in terms of a positive spin. Brenton Doyle, okay, could be something. I
like Zach Veen a lot.
I was going to just say Zach Veen going to come up, hit 50 home runs for them.
Could see him come up. Obviously, the Chris Bryant injury changes some things. I actually think Willie Castro is probably going to play some more third now, and we could see Julian at second base. Maybe something pops there.
Tovar is still a good player.
Yeah. You could maybe trade him at the deadline for some assets. If I was the Rockies, I would look to flip as many pieces as I can over the age of 25 at the deadline and just overhaul, a youth movement. I want guys starting next year, multiple, that can't drink legally. If I'm a Rockies fan, if we're going to be bad, I want to at least just get some guys some reps in. Because this division, let's be honest, it's not going to be winnable for the next 5 years. So you better start seeing what you got in the young pieces and try and build a core for 2030.
They just got to enter full rebuild mode and just as soon as they get a good player that they have there shows any sign that's, like you said, over the age of 25, just ship gone for prospects, just immediately.
Wheeling and dealing. I do apologize, Rockies fans, but I think your ownership group is one of the ones that's just in baseball for the profit.
My next question, though, is that, I just said before, the Rockies in 2025 had the worst run differential at a -124 ever. They gave up 1,021 runs, and they only scored 595. How do they fix this with the way their team is
fixed?
Fixed.
Trade
away?
How do they improve where they're not?
I have to be honest. You're at rock bottom. Odds are in your favor that you improve from being the 2025 Rockies. Just the odds are in your favor that you don't get worse. You're still throwing out MLB players. So the odds are that things will be better and more watchable this year. The downside is I think you're in a division that the 4 other teams all could be playoff teams. And obviously, one of them is the reigning dynasty in baseball. So, not a lot of wins coming in that division.
But this isn't something you just fix over a season. This is something you fix over multiple seasons because you have to like.
We've been trying to fix it over a decade, though.
It's just, I think it's just the location. That's where it is, and like balls just fly out of there in Colorado. I mean,
it's going to be hard to get pitchers, but
it's hard to get hitters to go there.
I mean, the Rockies did go to a World Series, years ago, but they were in a World Series.
The biggest thing, they got to go for homegrown talent. That's the biggest thing.
You have to give some kind of a core for people to want to come.
Yeah.
Right now, nobody wants to come. I mean, Pete Alonso, would this not have been an interesting spot for somebody like him? I mean, it's an interesting ballpark for him to play in. And, any guy who's a power guy.
Signing, though, because
I know
it
would have been. I'm saying they didn't get Pete Alonso because they haven't built a core worth playing with.
Right.
And that's what the focus should be. This is a similar conversation, and I know we've brought them up a couple times in these shows when talking about the bad teams, but it's because they have kind of turned it around. The Athletics. We were talking about the Athletics as this piss poor when we were first doing the podcast. It took a while. It took 4 seasons, but now some of us are predicting them to be, fringe playoff teams. And truthfully, realistically, next year, I think they could compete in the AL West. Another good year of development and strengthening that pitching staff. If they never got rid of Mason Miller, they'd be in a really good spot.
But then again, getting a Leo DeVries, whatever it is, might put them over. But the Rockies don't have a guy like Miller to jumpstart a turnaround.
Well, I think Tovar, I think Tovar is a name you could certainly move. Willie Castro, I think at the deadline you could bring in something. It's hard to move on from Brenton Doyle because he doesn't exactly fit the mold. But if you could get 2 to 4 prospects you believe in, it might be worth it.
And then just getting up a guy like Zach Veen early, let him just become the face of the franchise. That's the way forward. Get somebody that the fans can rally around.
I mean, I like Jake McCarthy, but again, I think he's a piece you can move at the deadline too.
Anybody that you're bringing in right now on a trade is somebody that you should be able to
Moniak.
Yeah.
I mean, send him back to the Phillies, right? He used to be a Philly. Am I tripping?
He was a first round.
I mean, now they're down. They're down 2 outfielders potentially right now. They could use him back. Like, again, there are teams out there that you have role players for. Similar to last year, the Yankees wanted Ryan McMahon. Like, again, flip those guys at the deadline. Don't be one of those teams that holds, just flip them for the best offer. Tell yourself, we're going to trade this guy. What's the best offer? And then at 3:00 on August, whatever, because the deadline's so far back this year, move them.
Just keep flipping it until you build up a minor league system that can actually compete and supply you with an endless amount of MLB talent.
Yep.